What's going on, everybody? This is Jeff with AltCoin Buzz. So today I'm going to review some of the more recent news that's been coming out. There has been actually quite a bit of new news today that is noteworthy. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. But before we do, I'd like to say thank you to everybody who's been liking these videos and showing support. That really helps encourage me get out there and continue to create the videos because it tells me that you guys like the content. If you guys stop liking the content, then I probably won't be producing as much content. But if you like the content, I'll keep them coming. So to everybody who's been liking the videos, thank you. Now, the first line item that I'd like to talk about, we actually retweeted on our Twitter at AltCoinBuzzIO. Not true. Goldman's Blankfein, that's his name, Lloyd Blankfein, denies Bitcoin trading desk rumor. So that's interesting because even Wallstreet Journal reported on this. So if we just take a look here, this is on CoinDesk. You can also access the link on our Twitter at AltCoinBuzzIO. The CEO of Goldman Sachs has denied a report from last year which said that the investment bank was moving to launch its own Bitcoin trading desk. In October, the Wall Street Journal reported that such a plan was in the early stages, citing sources with knowledge of the process. Goldman's efforts involve both its currency trading division and the bank's strategic investment group, the People said. That suggests that the firm believes Bitcoin's future is more as a payment method rather than a store of value like gold, the newspaper reported at the time. So here's what he said. He clarified it. He said, what we said was we're clearing futures in Bitcoins for some of our futures clients. We'd clear them. We're a prime broker. And so if our clients are going to do it, we're going to do it. A principal Bitcoin business where we're going long and short, we're making, so far we're not. Market making, so far we're not. So we don't really know what they're doing, and they're not going to tell us probably exactly what they have in store, as that probably wouldn't be in their best interest to share all that information in a full transparency. So that's okay. They're entitled to that, and that's their right. So we'll see where they end up going with it, but he's saying that they're not actually building a Bitcoin trading desk, and I thought that would be important to put out there because we reported on what the Wall Street Journal did report. So, things change. You got to be flexible, right? That's kind of what we go back to. Another thing that I wanted to point out, here it is on Coinbase. Coinbase booked $1 billion in revenue last year. So the company has told hovering VCs to back off. So basically they've made so much money, they're saying to venture capitalists, hey, we don't need you, lay off, we're doing good, we made $1 billion. So Coinbase, the Bitcoin trading broker that has exploded in popularity as cryptocurrency surge and nosedive, has encountered an unusual problem for Silicon Valley startup. Too many investors are trying to get in. So that's pretty good news that there's a lot of investors trying to invest in cryptocurrency, but bad news for investors who are trying to get in there with Coinbase. Although I'm sure some of you would suggest that now's a great time for more competition to rise to the top to compete with Coinbase, because as I've heard from numerous complaints from you guys, at least not numerous, but quite a few, that you get frustrated with Coinbase locking up funds, this and that. So I'm sure many of you wouldn't be too upset to hear that, but I mean, they're making a lot of money here at Coinbase. I'm surprised really that Coinbase hasn't gone onto the cryptocurrency coin exchange as a coin that you can invest in, being that they are so deeply tied to the cryptocurrency market. That actually surprises me. We see a Binance token, we see a KuCoin, we've seen others. Obviously, Bitfinex and Bittrex, so far as I know, don't have one. So it's not like Coinbase is the only one, but you'd think that because they do actively get a lot of success due to this market. I mean, most of the people are buying Bitcoin or Litecoin not just to hold their Bitcoin, but to invest into altcoins, especially as you've seen Bitcoin dominance go down to 33% here recently. Just something that I thought about. Doesn't necessarily mean it's true, just because it's my opinion. Now, some of this other stuff that we've got here coming up: Korean cyber attack fails to foil crypto ratings release. So this comes from Weiss Ratings, the nation's leading independent rating agency of financial institutions, has released today the nation's first ever grades on cryptocurrencies by financial rating agency. Despite a massive Korean cyber attack on its website, Weiss gives Bitcoin a C+, meaning fair, and Ethereum a B, meaning good. None of the cryptocurrencies covered currently get an A for excellent. So we do have a lot of room to grow in the cryptocurrency market. That's what has a lot of people concerned that we're in a bubble. If you guys want this bubble talk to stop, then we need to see the innovation. We need to see the progress. We need to see the solidification of solid tech in the blockchain arena. I mean, Ethereum is getting a B, which is the highest score, and rightfully so. They are, as I said in the podcast the other day, they're the Tesla of the cryptocurrency market in the sense that they're doing something completely revolutionary. Electric cars are revolutionary. Ethereum is revolutionary, really in many regards, what Vitalik has created. So, but this Korean cyber attack, this is North Korea. North Korea is really problematic for a lot of cryptocurrency stuff that's going on. They're causing a lot of problems in South Korea, and they cause a lot of problems for the President of the United States, Donald Trump, who doesn't quite know what to think of Kim Jong-un. So if we just go over here to Steemit, you can see that Matt's been staying up to date on our Steemit. We're growing. We're at 383 followers now. So I think the reason for the slow growth with Steemit here is because from what I've been hearing is there is a waiting period to get signed up for Steemit. So it does tend to take 5 days. It's not like if you just sign up with Instagram, you set up your account, next thing you know, you're on Instagram, or you just submit your email and then you're signed up with Twitter, right? With Steemit, there's a waiting period. I don't know exactly why there's a waiting period at the moment, but I think that that could be why this is growing so slow compared to our Twitter, which is at 58,000, and our Instagram, which is at 21,000. More people are just using those platforms. If you don't know what Steemit is doing, basically, not only does the content creator get paid, but you get paid also for community engagements, being involved in commenting and the community involvement, which is completely new to social media. Never before have we really seen this. We know that InvestFeed is also looking to implement that, but the main thing is, for the first time ever, you're getting paid for the contribution and the data that you're willing to give. So that's kind of interesting. And I point that out to you guys because I find that to be interesting. I would assume that many of you would also. If you don't know what it looks like, you can see they have trending up here. It's more than just cryptocurrency stuff, though. This place kind of reminds me a little bit of Reddit, but a more modern looking website than Reddit without the subreddits. But you can see just the kind of content that's up here. Even someone giving you advice using DTube. My number one secret for success on Steemit in 2018. So if you're looking to create a channel yourself, you can, look at it, he's made $698. So he's sharing with you how to be successful on Steemit and run a channel yourself, which I do encourage many of you guys to do, especially if you're looking to get some extra cryptocurrency funds together. Why not consider putting together a channel, right? Now, not everyone's going to be successful, and I hope many of you are successful, at least bringing in some extra income. But that's what I'm really excited about Steemit for, is that extra opportunity to bring in income. I always tell my friends, I say, try to have 4 or 5 revenue streams coming into your bank account. Now, this isn't professional financial advice. I'm just a guy, right? I'm giving my opinion. But I've had just one income stream, and when that dried up, I was like, oh, now what? So it was panic. But once I got to the point where I had 5 income streams from various different avenues, whether it be a YouTube channel or a cryptocurrency portfolio or a stock market portfolio or a Steemit account, the more revenue streams you have coming in, if and when, obviously your main job. Some of you have 2 jobs, right? 3 jobs, I don't know. But, the more revenue streams you have coming in, the bigger your bank account gets, but the more secure you get financially in the event that one or two of them dry up, and then you're not just up against the wall, knocked on your butt, right? So that's kind of the way I look at it. But also, if we take a look at Blockchain J, that's my new Twitter. This is thanks to Derek Concepcion Garcia for submitting the image. I know a lot of you guys have been posting your art for the altcoin army. I've seen some of it, and some of it I think has passed me by because I'm doing other things like looking at the market. But yeah, so thank you to Derek Concepcion Garcia for the art. If anything, it shows that you guys are, participating in the community and thinking about us. So that's nice. So I retweeted him. And he said something nice about us. So here's Blockchain J. If you guys want to follow me on my personal Twitter, I started this 2 days ago. Or I started really introducing it to you guys 2 days ago. You can see what coins have you purchased on the dip. I said Telcoin, which I meant 0.007. I did a review on Telcoin. If you haven't already seen it, you can go back on our channel and watch that. So let's take a look at how Steem itself is performing. So Steem itself, the actual investment opportunity is up. I did buy Steem when it was in the $4 range here recently. Me personally, that's just my personal preference around this range when I saw it was on the dip. So seeing it at 548. I think more and more people are going to start getting excited about this once they realize that for the first time, you can actually get paid for your participation in conversation, which is, the more I think about it and the more I say it, the more it strikes a chord with me that, wow, you mean to tell me that I can get paid for doing something that I already do? That's pretty good. Sure, you could create a YouTube channel also, and I think that some of you guys might actually do that. Whether it be in cryptocurrency or in anything that you do, but cryptocurrency or Steem it is actually on the blockchain, and you can invest in that. So that's kind of cool. That's why I recommend Steem it and DTube. Outside of that, yeah, this is pretty much just a quick roundup going over some of the highlights for today. If you guys are looking for a altcoin video, I can make one where I talk about some of the best buying opportunities that I personally see in the market right now. Give you some hints to what I'm seeing right now as I'm looking at this. I'm completely staying away from this because I'm already overextended on that. I'm in that same boat as everyone else, and I'm just holding. I'm not dumping anything, but this one ended up, I got caught up in this storm here. Although I did buy in at 3 cents, but I'm still caught up in it. So I'm not upside down on it, but I'm just not too thrilled about the hype that's been going on. It's nothing against anyone at all. It's all my own personal decision, but I'm staying clear away from Tron, even though it is undervalued from where it's been. But I liked Steem, especially around $5 range, but it's been as high as $7, $8. I think it's long haul. It's still pretty undervalued, but it is pretty high at this market setting right now. But if you wanted to jump in, it's up to you. I like Binance Coin at that price still because Binance is the leading exchange the way I see it. Walton, oh my goodness, what in the world is going on with Walton? It got added to an exchange, didn't it? Got added to Binance, right? Wow, I've been holding Walton for a while. I literally just saw that Walton is taken off. I've been holding Walton for a while. Oh my gosh, since down here. I got to check on this. Do I still hold all my Walton, I hope. I consolidated, but I think I still hold it. That's amazing. Yeah, it was down at 20 and now. All right, so it got added to Binance, so that's amazing. Good stuff. I think PivX also got added. So if you were invested in PivX, but PivX has peeled back. It went up and then it peeled back, so that's interesting. Dragon Chain's had a great buying opportunity at this price. So that's pretty cool to see. Yeah, if we make a video and we talk about a cryptocurrency and it goes down, that's to be expected. You can't always expect the next day to go up. in a pumping and dumping situation, it would instantly shoot up like right after the video. But these are long-term holds. Like Dragon Chain's a long-term hold. It's a Disney-inspired product service. So I mean, you can see something like this really having some solidification. Even Ethos at this price is at a nice price. But Salt lending is something I've been in for a while, since $2 range. I've been into Dent at 3 cents, and it's back down to 3 cents. I watched this thing go up to 7 cents and peeled back now to 3 cents. So Power Ledger I've parted ways with. Syndicator, I hope that a lot of you guys were able to take profit on your syndicator. When we made a video about syndicator when it was at 7 cents, maybe 12 cents, even after that. But when it went up to 35 cents or 33 cents, wherever it went, that was not the time to jump into syndicator. That was at a high. So if you guys were trying to jump into syndicator when it was above 30 cents, I really hope you weren't that person. Even over 20 cents, it was overpriced, and I still think it's overpriced. But for the long haul, it will be a strong, it has a great tech, and it has a great potential. But if you're trying to make short profits on syndicator, you probably want to stay away even at this price. So this is the range. I really like syndicator, 7 cents obviously, but below 20 cents I like syndicator, but I wouldn't try to jump into syndicator at these prices. And I hope some of you guys who did jump in took some profit. I personally, I only say that because I know some of you guys will complain if it goes down. Me personally, I still hold all my syndicator. I haven't sold even at this price. I still hold everything I got down at the 12 cent range, 7 cent and 12 cent range. So I'd only say that to those of you who are, well, hot trading fingers, right? You just love to push. You get all excited when it goes up, but then when it goes down, it's everyone's fault that you didn't take profit. That guy. If you're that guy, then you should have sold at 30 cents for sure. And even now. But if you're like me, or well, in my case, I'm holding everything still on syndicator. So anyways, guys, this is Jeff with AltCoin Buzz. If you're new here, you can click subscribe. If you like videos like this, you can hit the bell and get notified when we drop videos like this. We'll see y'all next time.